Hello everyone, and welcome to my little channel, and welcome to my latest pick a card reading, which is all about what's coming up if you're getting married or you've got a big event coming up in the next week, 10 days, 2 weeks, that sort of timeline. It's a timeless reading, so whenever you drop on and watch this reading, that'll be the time that you need to see it. As with all readings, not everything may resonate with you, so take what does and leave what doesn't. Before we get started, if you like these readings, please give them a thumbs up, as it all helps grow my channel. I like to post videos on weddings, wedding planning and tarot readings, so if that's something you're interested in, please also think about subscribing. I don't have many subscribers at the moment, so every little subscriber all helps to grow my channel, and it'd be much appreciated. So as I say, I'm new to YouTube, so all support is gratefully received. Okay, so let's get started with today's reading on what you could expect or what's been happening in your life and what could be coming up to you in the run up to your wedding day. So got 3 piles for you. Group 1 is clear quartz, group 2 is rose quartz, and group 3 is the red carnelian. So just take a moment to have a breathe and meditate, and choose the pile in the way that you would normally choose. Try to use your intuition to pick which pile is resonating with you most. And then you can jump to the time listed in the description for your pile. Okay. So hello everybody who picked group 1 and the clear quartz. Let's see what we've got coming up for you. Got the Magician, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, the Star, 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, King of Pentacles, Memories of Love, Deception and Envy, Stand Your Ground, Disruption, Unity, Ace of Spring, Prince of Spring, Release, Door to Value, Anxiety, Emu and Freya. You can see all these cards. So let's have a look. So first of all, let's start with the big energies, these 2. So this releases the equivalent of the Death card in other tarot decks. It's saying about you need to let go of the past, an ending that makes way for new opportunities and time to move on. And then 16 is like the Tower. But it's kind of saying that, you know, maybe a big sudden change or an ending could be affecting some of you, because it is quite a big energy here. So either something has happened or something might be about to happen that will cause an ending, maybe something unexpected, but that doesn't mean to say it's bad. It's just sudden. You know, it could take you by surprise, but yeah, not all change is bad change. A lot of things happen for a reason. Sometimes you might find, and sometimes the jolt helps you move forward in life. So these cards aren't necessarily saying that what's happening or could happen is bad, just sudden. And it may have already happened and you could be, you know, getting over it, or it could be something that could be about to come up. We got here anxiety, and this is about yeah, I mean, this one is about kind of stress and worry, but in the background is passing, so whatever you are worried about or anxious about, it's all going to pass. And sometimes dwelling on things doesn't help the situation. It can kind of fog your mind up when you're just thinking about the negative, and being more relaxed and open can often help you get through things easier, because solutions present themselves and you're in the right frame of mind to receive them. And we also got here actually, which fits in with this one, Freya. Phases and cycles. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. And I'll talk a bit more about her at the end, but she seems to fit in with these phases and cycles here. I mean, getting married, if you are getting married in the next week or two, is a big sudden change. So maybe, I mean, part of it, maybe you're moving away from your parents, maybe you're setting up home elsewhere. You know, it could be quite a big change and shift that's happening, and it's causing you worry, and it might feel like it's the end of something. You know, but this ending will, you know, it's a new life and a new way of living. Yeah, and we've got, just to kind of, you know, you've got some very positive cards as well coming in, like the star, and this one is just, you know, this is hope. This is what the star card is. It shows that after any challenging period, there's hope, and that time is passing, and it's time to move on. And you've also got, yeah, I mean, the positive one, the Magician. You know, the power is in your hands. Everything that you need to deal with any challenges and disruptions, or move forward with anything that you've got coming up, whether that's love, career, weddings, other events, could be anything. You have the power within you to deal with everything, and you've got a lot of aces here. Got the Ace of Pentacles, and then also got here the Ace of Spring, which is the equivalent of the Ace of Wands. It says it's time to take action, be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams, amazing career opportunities. New energy and new beginnings and things coming through in these cards as well. Now there could be some, maybe you've got some disagreements going on in your life at the moment. Maybe there's some quarrels going on at home. You could be arguing about wedding plans, or seating arrangement, or, you know, this could be something niggly, not major, but just as families do. You know, you've got different ideas about how you do things. But you have two cards here, which are both the equivalent ones in different decks, which is sevens here. To stand your ground, and it's about, you know, what you feel is right. You need to go with your gut feeling, and, you know, maybe you know you are right on this situation, or you know that it is the best thing to do at that time. And perhaps some people are, you know, trying to make you change your decisions, or, you know, even if it's something mundane, if it is a wedding, you know, your parents want Auntie Sarah to sit on one table and you're adamant that it's just not going to work and they have to sit somewhere that you want them to sit, stand your ground and do it. Or it could be something a lot more major than that. Although when it comes to weddings, everything is important. As I know, I was a wedding planner for over 10 years, so that's why I seem to have this link with weddings. Seems to come up a lot in my readings. And this one kind of ties in with the standing your ground. The unity, do the right thing for the right reasons. Traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. So if you know what does work for you, then yeah, stand your ground and say this is the way it's got to be done. And we got here, this one often comes up in readings where I'm talking about weddings, and this is the equivalent of the cups. So it is all about nostalgia and families and looking back, and maybe there's some people who you would have wanted there at your wedding or you want in your life and they're just not there anymore. But look back on them being in your life with love and remember the good times, and they are still with you. Every time you remember them, they're still there. So that's a nice reminder to look fondly on the people who are no longer with you. What else have we got? Yeah, we got this one here, which is interesting. Value. And this is about new beginnings in finance and career, letting in value and money and prosperity. And this links in well with this Ace of Spring one, where it says amazing career opportunities. So, you know, a lot of these cards are tying in very well. Oh gosh, I haven't looked at this one. We got a couple more Pentacles cards. The King of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. The charity card, and feeling that, you know, you can share your abundance and your wealth with other people. And it's quite similar actually, the two people in here. And the King of Pentacles is also kind of a down-to-earth guy. So this could be somebody who's in your life, or he could be, you know, this one here, Prince of Spring. Confident, passionate, but restless. For someone who kind of charges in and charms you and does all the right things, and then he's gone. So hopefully that's, well, yeah, passionate relationship, it says. Oh, a challenge you can successfully manage. Well, that's interesting actually, but it says that challenge you can successfully manage. So any of these challenges, yeah, you can manage them, which is what all the cards are kind of saying, really. You know, there's hope. You've got everything you need with the Magician card. You could, if you take action, you can manage any situation. Yeah, a lot of good things going on here. The last one here, the Emu. This is a good time to go on a new adventure. No, you want just roaming, seeing the world, just getting out and trying new things. You know, and if you are about to go on a honeymoon, well, that will be an adventure, and being married is an adventure. But just kind of go with the flow, see where it takes you. Try not to be too rigid in your plans. So I was going to talk about this one, Freya, phases and cycles. It says a phase of your life may be coming to an end, but it's important to acknowledge it's not the end. When one door closes, another opens. You may have been desperate for change, but now that it's here, you could feel vulnerable. Know that the mighty goddess Freya will guide you. Illusions are now being revealed so that you can leave behind anything that is false. Step into your peaceful, warrior-like energy and welcome the changes you deserve. Tie up all loose ends and take heart. This is an exciting time. So I think that kind of sums up everything we've got here, really. Endings and new beginnings and opening doors. So I think that sums up this little group nicely. So thank you for watching. I hope some of this resonated or helped you in any way. Please do give me a thumbs up, and I'd love it if you could subscribe. And I'm going to move on to group 2. Thank you. Bye for now. So welcome group 2 and everyone who picked the rose quartz. I hope the sound is okay. My microphone died on me, so yeah. There you go. Right, so we've got the High Priestess, Two of Pentacles, the Sun, Six of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Four of Wands, Knight of Cups, Five of Cups. You can see all those. Move them across a bit. Rejoice in celebration. Love begins. Triumph. Movement, choices and decisions. Two of Spring. Princess of Spring. Queen of Winter. Four of Spring. Victory. Chase of Possibilities. The Blue Heron and Archangel Michael. Okay, I apologise if you can hear loads of background noise. The kids are racing cars downstairs and it's quite loud. Right, so what have we got here? So firstly, we've got a couple of matching cards from different tarot decks, so we'll look at those first. So here we go, we've got the Two of Pentacles and this one is two, Movement, Choices, Decisions. So if you have got a wedding coming up, then there is going to be some decisions to be made. You're going to maybe be juggling finances. You're going to be having to make choices on things, you know, do I choose this one or do I choose that one? So yeah, there's a lot going on in terms of where you go next, or what you spend your money on next, or if it's not wedding related, maybe it's career, so you know, where are you going to go next with it? So that's that one. We've got, here we go, the Four of Wands and the Four of Spring. And actually these are often called like the marriage cards, because on some decks, on the traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck, it's like a scene of a wedding under the Four Wands. And this says, be grateful, you have much to celebrate, deep feelings of peace and happiness, a contented personal life. So this is really lovely. So, you know, you've got your foundations, you've got your partner. I mean, look at this couple. You know, she looks like she could be in a wedding dress there. So this is lovely card. So if it is you are getting married soon, then you should be contented with life. You should be very happy. We've got, so I mean, like, let's go back over here for a wedding card. Rejoice in celebration. So this is the equivalent of the Three of Cups. So this is the party card, the, you know, celebrating with friends. Like a welcome event that everyone can enjoy. So this is comes up quite a lot, this card, for when I do wedding readings. And also another card that comes up quite often when I do wedding readings. This one, Love Begins. This is a very lovely card. So we've got, yeah, just kind of this emotional cups energy, which we've got quite a lot of actually. You've got quite a few cups cards here. Yeah, so it's all about emotion and, you know, family and, yeah, joy. And this is nice, kind of, yeah, filling your cup. And yeah, so with other cups cards up here, we've got here we go. We got the Knight of Cups and the Nine of Cups, and this could be a very romantic person here. You know, full of emotion and romance. This knight isn't a fighter. So this could be somebody you know. And then here we've got this, you know, this joyful family or friends scene, or sat having a picnic. So this is the 9, so it's not completion. It's not like the 10 of Cups, but you know, so there's still a few clouds in the background, but they're sat in the sun, enjoying their picnic. So very happy. So another very happy card for you there. And what else we got? See this one, the sun. You couldn't get more positive a card in a deck, in a spread if you tried. So the sun is just, yeah, very positive card. It kind of, the sun is shining on everything you do. Good fortune, in love, in all areas of your life. What you do will have a positive outcome. And here we go. It's saying here, triumph, which is the equivalent of the chariot card. But this kind of triumph is about focus and goals and visualizing your success. So this card isn't about going with the flow. So now is not the time to wing it. I think that's a word that's come to me, winging it. You know, you've got to keep a tight hold on the reins, keep everything in balance, focus on the end results, and that's how you're going to succeed. And again, we got another here, this one, Queen of Winter, which could be you. This could embody some of your characteristics: strong, patient, self-sufficient, funny. But this one says now is the time to focus on your career. Also says unmarried or divorced individuals, so if you're not married yet, then this card is definitely you. So yeah, it's just that focus. I mean, normally it's kind of career orientated, but whatever you're doing, now is not the time to just kind of wander off. Keep a tight hold of those reins and think about what you're doing. And here we've got victory. And again, this one is about success and achievement and a sense of pride in what you've worked hard to accomplish. It could be inner work or outer work. So, you know, if you've been planning this wedding, then it's telling you that everything you've worked for will be successful. Or it might be some inner work, because we've got the High Priestess here. So perhaps you've been working on your kind of spiritual side, and using your intuition and, you know, delving deep into yourself. And again, it's, you know, if you worked hard at that, again, there will be victory. And we've got here, sorry about my noisy children, adjacent possibilities. And this one is kind of looking at options from a different, not a different angle, but maybe there's something that you've got to make a decision on, and maybe there are other options that you've not actually looked at yet that might even be better. So maybe try and think outside the box, and if you've not made a choice on something yet because you're unsure, maybe it's because there's something else you've not looked at yet. This one say, let your creativity take flight. Do something that expands your horizons. Go after your dreams. So there's a lot of, oh, with this one as well, to a spring, which is like, these are like the wands cards. Bright future manifested through hard work and creativity, partnering with others who share your dreams. So, and I think with all this loving energy you've got, and this triumph and victory, and for a spring, and the marriage cards, and joyce and celebration, I think you found your person to partner with and to share your dreams with, and yeah, it's very successful here, I think we've got. Because the only card you've got which is even slightly negative, but is this one, the Five of Cups, which is often to do with emotional loss. You know, she's dropped something, she's dropped all her cups, and you know, she's in despair, but that's just a temporary thing. So out of all your positive cards, you've only got this one which seems to be lowering the mood. And then we got here the blue heron. Make a stand for what you believe in and do what feels right in spite of any judgment or disapproval from others. Yeah, well, I feel like that card went quite well with group one. That was all about standing up for yourself. Yeah, so if you've got something that you believe in, just, you know, stay focused and get on with it. You know, don't worry about being judged. And the very last card I've got for you here is Archangel Michael. Trusting heaven, you are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. I'm just going to read what it says for him. Your angel team is with you now. You are not in this alone. You may be feeling sensitive or overwhelmed, but your angels are inviting you to take a step back so that they can come in and share their light of miracles. You may feel that your prayers aren't heard, but that doubt blocks solutions from entering your life. Know that Archangel Michael and his legion of angels are here to help clear anything that's not serving you, so that you can allow in the miracles of change that you deserve. So I think that's a lovely message to finish on. So that's all I've got for you, group 2. You've got a very positive and happy spread here. I don't think it could get more triumphant, victorious, loving, positive, creative at all. So yeah, excellent. So I hope some of this resonated with you, and if you like it, please do give me a thumbs up and think about subscribing. It will all help grow my little channel, and hopefully I will see you all on another video. Okay, take care now. Bye for now. Hello group 3 and everyone who picked the red carnelian. So let's put your cards out. I apologise now for the ambient sound, but my microphone stopped working. Got gremlins. So the Three of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, the Fool, Death, the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Swords, see that? Balance, Sacrifice, Material Harvest, Emotional Withdrawal, Life Experience, the Star, Moon, Seven of Summer, Angel of Balance, Woman holding a coin, the Elk, and Hope. Okay. Sorry, as I move around, the volume will change because I haven't got my microphone on. So let's see. Right, what I'm going to do with your group is I'm going to rejiggle all these round, because it seems there's two kind of contrasting things happening. So I'm just going to move things round, and I'll get back to you in a second. As if by magic. So we're going to start at the top and work our way down. So you might have noticed actually initially we've got 16, 17 and 18 appeared, and I had shuffled these really well because I did group 1 and 2 and I shuffled them in between each group, so they had been shuffled quite a few times, but you still got 16, 17 and 18 came out. So you got quite a few major arcana cards. You've got 11 and 12. I think what else you've got? Number 10 as well. 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18. So there's a lot of big energy here. So anyway, starting from the top, I feel that maybe you've come through a period of change and challenges. Something big and life-changing may have happened recently or maybe about to happen. And this has kind of got you out of balance. There's to do with the kind of ending. So these two cards are actually quite similar, even though one of them's the major and one's a minor card. They're both kind of the end of something. Something's coming to the end of its, usefulness, but it's time to move on from something. Something's not serving its purpose anymore. And maybe there's been a sudden change of events. It says, let go of belief systems that no longer work for you, an important life-changing event, or a situation that leads to significant opportunities. And often when there is a significant event, it kind of pushes you on in life. It kind of, you learn from it and you grow as a person. So even though something might be sudden, it doesn't mean doesn't mean it's always a bad thing. It can just sort of move you on to the next stage of life, and always give you lots of things to learn as well. And we've got here this one, sacrifice. So I'm trying to see my camera, which is kind of behind me, which isn't very helpful. And so this one is maybe like a situation that you found that you weren't in control of. An event that you might, an event's happened or is happening that you don't feel that you're in control over it. And this card is then telling you to maybe pause and reflect and view the situation from a different perspective. And it can also talk about transitions and changes, and it could be that maybe a change that you do want isn't happening as quickly as you'd like. For some of you it might be a sudden change that's waking you up and giving you this period of growth, but for others it might be a slower one and you're feeling like you're hanging around waiting for something to happen so you can move on. But you can't move on until you let some things go. And this could be causing anxiety and this kind of 8 of Swords, so this kind of feeling like you're trapped or you're anxious and worried, and you need looking after. I mean, this little girl in bed is being looked after. In the same way, you've got this one, emotional withdrawal. So it's another 8 card, and again, maybe what's happened has made you kind of go inwards and reflect on your life choices. And you've obviously got a lot to think about in order to process all these things that have happened or could happen if they've not happened yet. For some of you, this could be past experience, and for others it's present experience, and for other of you it might be future experience. And we've got yeah, but then kind of moving on from that. There's a lot of kind of hope and things. So this one, the star, it's all about hope. Look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. So, you know, a sudden change could be a sudden change for the better. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is normally about kind of fate and kind of wheels of motion turning in your favour, and now's the time to kind of grasp the opportunities that this card is bringing. You don't have any control over this card, but this aspect, but while it's happening, it's good to get on it. Maybe be like the Fool. He's on this wheel here, and he's just kind of jumped on, and let's see where it's going. Let's go for the ride. And you know, we've got quite a few circles here with a circle, the wheel, and here there's a circle, and there's a circle here, and there's circles here. So maybe there's a lot of kind of, you know, the circle of life and the wheels in motion, in that kind of movement going on. And with this one, the Moon, again, there's another big energy card. Powerful intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of the situation. So here you go, we've got this kind of worry and fear, and this card is telling you to let it go. When you actually understand what's really going on, you'll find that you don't need to worry anymore. And we've got two cards that mention balance. This one, which is the equivalent of the Justice card as well, and this one is about making lifestyle adjustments, and you need to look at all aspects of your life and get them all in balance. So that's emotional, mental, physical, spiritual. All these need to be in harmony in order to be able to make rational decisions and logical judgments. And we've got, like here, the Seven of Summer. It's kind of confusion. This person doesn't know what to choose, so it says no more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion arises from overanalyzing the options. So if you're not in balance, then you can be confused about what options you need to take. And as well as this one, we got the Angel of Balance as well. So this is about being centered and kind of self-harmony in your choices. So things might have got out of sync in the past, but it's kind of telling you that greater equilibrium is going to be coming into your life. So whatever's happened up here with all these challenges and changes, a period of balance and harmony is coming back in with hope for the future, and this kind of wheels in motion here. And then along the bottom row there seems to be a lot of prosperity going on here. All these three cards here. Look at this one. 9, which is material harvest, the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. Now the card in this deck actually covers both, only goes up to 9, so it's kind of a mix of both cards here. So you've got pretty much 3 cards saying very similar things, that, you know, abundance is coming to you, you can feel kind of safe and secure, and if you're not feeling it yet, you will do soon. So this is kind of all coming in, this kind of abundance and security and reaping what you sow. So everything you've been waiting and working for should come to fruition. And we've got this lady here, woman holding a coin, and this is looking out for somebody who's helpful and can assist you in your finances. So this person is going to be somebody who helps with all this side of things as well. So very similar here. And then lastly we've got, actually not quite lastly, we got this card which often comes up when I mention weddings, when I'm pulling the cards. I know I've not really talked about weddings in any of this so far, it seems to have been a bit deeper than that. But this is the Three of Cups, which is all about rejoicing, celebrating, spending time with family, friends, and just basically enjoying yourself. So hopefully you've got a lot of that coming up, especially after everything else that's happened. You should celebrate and enjoy life. And we've got here the Elk. Stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. Which I think is important for everybody, really. If you go through life and you respond to events and things that happen to you in a dignified way, then, you know, people will treat you well. And, you know, I think it's an important thing to, you know, just look at situations in a way that, yeah, from a more of a calm and considered manner. But that's the type of person I am, actually. I always look at things in a calm way, but I think it's very important to do that. And the last card we've got here is Hope, which fits in very well with the star card we had as well, because that was all about hope, and almost like having the balance as well, all coming in and calming everything down and putting everything back into balance. I'm going to read what it says here. Angels are gathering round you in celebration that you are finally willing to see how loving and lovable you are. Hope is here with her legion of love angels, guiding you to see that you deserve loving relationships, loving experiences, and loving acceptance from the world around you. It seems that you are really moving beyond the limitations that you once had in this department. But know that whenever you do question your worth, you can call on hope to shine a golden light upon you. Your angels want you to know that they love and cherish you, and they're grateful that you're giving yourself the same support. So I think it's a very lovely message to finish on, and I hope that you're all well from all of this, and you take it as a really good learning experience and a growth experience. And I hope that the wheels do turn, Wheel of Fortune does turn in your favour, and you get your balance back, and you get your prosperity and your party at the end of it. So yeah, hopefully some of this resonated with you. If it does, please feel free to comment, give me a thumbs up, and yeah, everything, any comments and, you know, likes does actually help get my videos seen by more people, so it is much appreciated if you could do that. And hopefully I will see you on another video. Okay, bye for now.